Hi everyone, it's good to join you again. Today we're going to do an interview with Pakistan captain Azhar Ali, so I hope you enjoy. Azhar, great to see you mate, hope you're well, how are you keeping?
I'm good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Great to see you too.
Yeah, and obviously difficult times at the moment, how are you coping?
Yeah, it's difficult times. Obviously, it's challenge for everyone. It's been all right at the moment, and we're trying to cope with this and trying to keep ourselves busy as much as possible. Trying to spend the time with the kids, and obviously, as a sportsman, as a professional, we need to stay fit, not only physically, also mentally. So trying to cover all these aspects as much as possible. So I do my training as much as I can at home, and also like try and stay fresh, trying to keep my mind quite fresh as well, doing a lot of things with kids, and also do a lot of talk with my friends, using the same Zoom, but which we is using right now. So it's staying in touch with people by and staying with following the instructions as well. So trying to stay busy as I can.
Sure, and family are all okay?
Yes, family all okay. They are doing the same, and it's been hard for them. They want to obviously go out, especially kids want to go out, but
Yeah.
you know and in these times, we need to make sure that we do not go out and get in touch with people, or even our families are, we are in touch with everyone, but they're not coming to the house, and we are not going to their house as well. So
Yeah.
it's been tough, but that's how it is at the moment, and that's how we should keep until it gets better.
How do you think it'll affect international cricket as? I mean, it's obviously not good for any sport at the moment, but have you got any sort of insight into how you think it'll affect the next sort of 6 months? You're obviously Pakistan touring England this year, that's going to be in doubt. What are your thoughts?
Well, obviously, we can hope and pray that it doesn't last too long, and we get back to normal life. Everyone wants to go back to the normal life, but at the moment, the way things are going, it looks quite uncertain. Everything, but it's going to be a challenge how. The teams will come up after, if it goes for long, then it will be a big challenge for everyone, not only Pakistan, or not talking about one particular team, but it will be the whole cricketing world will face, and all sporting world actually will face the same challenge. Professional professional sport is not easy. So getting back to that, no one is practicing properly. So it's going to be hard for everyone, but the thing is that it's not going to be different for everyone, different for any team. So everyone will face the same challenge, and yeah, that it will take a little bit of time to get back to get tuned in, especially with the skills. You can keep up with the fitness a little bit. You can get close to the fitness regime, but in terms of skills, you need practice, and I think they will need at least 3-4 weeks to get back to playing international cricket. That's what I think.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. And how have you enjoyed the captaincy of Pakistan so far?
Yeah, it's good. It's a big challenge, and it's a big responsibility. And on top of that, it's a great honor. So I'm trying my best to do whatever best I can do for my country. At the moment, I'm enjoying. The team is fantastic. The players are responding really well. The things I want to create in Pakistan team culture, the players are really looking up to it and trying to do the same thing. And obviously, it will take a little bit of time, but with the contribution from the team management and the players, I'm sure we're gonna achieve a lot of things very soon.
Sure. And Pakistan's always been known for producing some of the world's best talent throughout time. You've got a lot of young players coming through at the moment. Very young ages. Who are the ones we should be looking out for now who've got to, in your opinion, got to make a big impact, who have already broken through or maybe breaking through?
Well, obviously, you see that, especially I will talk about the test team. A lot of players have just came up, like Naseem Shah is a very good young fast bowler. He's just 17.
Yeah.
And he just got a hat trick as well in the test cricket in the last test match he played. So he's a great prospect. He got pace, he got skills. Um, just only one thing he needs to improve is just like his fitness. He's quite fit, but obviously he hasn't played much cricket.
Yeah.
So we had to be careful with them, but with him. But I'm sure he's gonna, in a couple of years to come, he's gonna be a big name in international cricket. Shaheen Shah is another one who has improved massively. He has worked on his bowling and also on his fitness. So as a captain, I'm very lucky to have him because he always wants the ball. Not only when things are easy, he always wants the ball when things are tough as well. So uh, these two fast bowlers are, a great bright spot for Pakistan, and some more are coming through like Musa Khan, Hasnan, and others. And Abbas is there, as you know, he's a very seasoned campaigner. In terms of batting, we have a quite compact test batting lineup. In terms, we have experience. We have some new players like Abid Ali. He has scored 2 or 3 centuries very early in his career, and he got temperament because he had played so much first class cricket in past, and he's done well. So I'm sure with temperament and his technique, he can do really well for Pakistan. So there are bright spots in both batting and bowling. In batting, we have more kind of players who've been playing for Pakistan for a while. Bowling wise, we were like after Bahab and Amir left Test cricket, there was a vacuum where we needed a new fast bowler coming up, and we were lucky to find it very quickly.
Excellent. And moving on, moving backwards really, going back to last year, you obviously enjoyed a great summer in England with Somerset, winning the Royal London and doing well in the Championship. Tell us a little bit about your time there and how it helped you and what you thought of county cricket.
Yeah, fantastic. I really enjoyed my time with Somerset. It's a great club, great team culture they have, and they go about their business really well in a very professional and systematic manner. So I was really impressed with that, and the performance also showed. The good thing about them is they were looking for produce young local talent, which I wanted to help as well, and I'm really happy that the players got along with me very nicely, and I still stay in touch with them, and I really, when they do well, I feel really happy that I was with them, and they performed really well. Not only for Somerset, players like Tom Benton gone on to play for England. Some player went on to play in the 19s. Some played for England Lions, and players Tom Abel, Lewis Gregory. Although Lewis Gregory is quite experienced campaigner, but seeing them doing well. Then Overton brothers, they're around the system as well. Tom Bess, he has improved massively from the last season. Obviously, he was struggling with to play 4-day cricket because of Jack Leach was in their top bowler, top left arm spinner who gets wickets. A lot of wickets, so it was tough for him to get in the 11. But whenever he got chance, he tried to make sure that he stay in close with England call up as well. So he got England call up as well and performed well. Jack Leach is apart from his bowling, he's had a famous single in that last wicket partnership. So it's great to see Somerset guys are doing really well and getting to close to England senior team. So it's fantastic.
Right, and I know you were much loved at Somerset. Do you see you've sort of just alluded to them, do you see your role as an overseas player as helping bring those young players on as well?
Yeah, I forgot to point that I learned a lot from Somerset as well, and county system, and the way things go around. People go about things. It's just fantastic. And one thing is that when I went to Somerset, I had the opportunity to speak to Andy Hurry, who explained what actually he wanted out of me, and I thought I tried my best, and I was really happy to contribute, especially with youngsters and players who wanted to share, know the experience, what it takes to play at the highest level, and when once the pressure is on, what I can tell them, which makes make them easy to perform under pressure. So yeah, I shared a lot of things, and I think I have contributed in some way that the players are understanding how to go about in their professional careers, especially either they're a bowler or a batsman. You need, if you want to perform, just to keep things simple as much as you can. Um, it's not a place where you put too much pressure on yourself and want to perform every time. It just doesn't happen. You just need to stay nice and calm, and stay level headed in both. When once you perform, once you don't perform, you need to stay like in the middle, where you can keep working, keep the work ethic is the same, keep your uh, mentality same way when you perform and when you don't.
Sure. Just moving off the pitch now, you've started to do some commentary. So is that something you're enjoying and something you'd like to get into after your career on a sort of full-time basis?
Well, I would like to obviously continue when I obviously leave cricket, playing cricket. I would want to do something related to cricket, and this is one of those things which I want to learn, and if I can obviously do it well, and if I feel I'm enjoying it, I will definitely keep doing it.
Excellent. Good, good. We'll look forward to hearing you more on the commentary side of things. Got a few quick fire questions, mate, if you don't mind. So, in your career, most difficult opponent you've faced as a batsman in terms of trying to get a batsman out, who would you say that is?
It's gonna be tough one. In Test cricket, I haven't captained in a lot of games yet. It's 5 or 6 at the moment.
Yeah.
I felt like it was at the moment. David Warner was hard to get out actually.
Sure.
He scored triple hundred against us. So basically, I feel that is, in terms of players like Steve Smith, they will be harder, but we didn't face that much challenge because David Warner and Manas Lavishan, they scored most of the runs. So Smith was really didn't bat for long. So I would say that is basically Steve Smith would be harder to get him out.
Sure. And what about the most difficult bowler that you personally have you've faced?
Well, I always said James Anderson was toughest to face in England, especially in England, and he did bowl well in Dubai as well. So he's a class bowler.
Yeah.
Always find him tough to face, especially he's quite tough to score runs against as well. So like if he's not getting you out, he's not giving much to score off as well. So, but the series I had against South Africa, I think one of the toughest series for me when um, Deon Olivier, he got me out a few times. So I had no idea actually the way he was bowling short to me, and I don't know, because of his action or something, I was not reading his short ball, and especially the wickets were tough. So I think in like kind of tough time, I think that's the toughest time I ever had coping with one particular bowler.
Yeah. Okay. And who's the funniest teammate you've ever played with?
His teammate. That will be it's a great long career. Not great long career. It's a big career I had. So it's I had so many funny guys. around me. So it's tough to single out one.
You got a
So
couple that spring to mind?
I'll go. I'll go with at the moment Imamul Haq. He's a young player, so I want to mention one of him. He's always funny, and he always takes the funny side of everything. So I would say he's one of them, and Saeed Ajmal is one of them as well. So he always had a great sense of humor in the dressing room. So these two guys are very funny.
Good. And who's the craziest opponent or teammate you've come across?
Craziest. What you mean by the craziest? Like
My craziest, a bit out there, you know, just does mad things.
oh there's nothing coming into my mind at the moment. Craziest opponent. That's a toughie. No, I don't.
That's fine. We can leave that one, mate.
Hmm.
Who would you say has been the biggest influence on your career?
There's so many people. There's from young age um, uh, to my international career. There are so many people, and I was lucky enough to have found people who did really good to me at every stage of my career. Like youngster when I was young, and like when I was playing the age groups to the under 19s, the Pakistan under 19s, 17s. So every time I had someone around me who was always guiding me the right way. So there's so many people. But in international, I think I would say that Yunus Khan and Misbah, they were my role models in terms of the way they have gone about their careers and the way they worked hard at their game. And when I started the career, I really straight away knew that these guys I need to follow, because I was kind of similar in terms of I don't have the natural flamboyance in terms of batting. I was a hard worker at the crease. So I wanted to know where which guys suits me. So I think those two guys, and they did really well for Pakistan, and was very sincere with their own game, and also with the team. So I wanted to follow them. So they played a lot of part in my career, international career.
Excellent. And also, just to finish off with us, what advice would you give for any young cricketers in general, and obviously ones which are dying to get playing cricket right now and are stuck indoors? But what would be your best advice to a young cricketer?
Look, in general, it would be that opportunities will come your way. Make sure you're ready for it. If you want to take up the professional, as a cricket as a profession, so work hard. Make sure you're ready for your opportunity. Don't ever think that it's nothing coming your way. It will come your way if you're working hard, but it's your job to be ready for it. And never ever get disappointed, because the life will give you a lot of challenges, and there will be failures around the way, around the path. But you need to make sure that you stay up and keep fighting for it. And there will be hard times, there will be good times. So keep working hard. And in these times, I would say it can be tough mentally. So stay positive, keep doing things, keep yourself busy, do training, do read a lot of books, and watch a lot of videos, motivational videos, and a lot of previous historic innings. Or if you're a batsman, if you're a bowler, watch the bowling of some of the famous fast bowlers, how they go about their business, and there's so many things to watch nowadays. There's so much material to watch, but make sure you're watching which you can learn a lot from. And if you know listen to some of the motivational speakers, there are so many around. There are so many good people to listen to.
Excellent, brilliant. Azhar, thank you very much for your time. Love to your family as always, and please take care. And hopefully we'll be seeing you shortly.
Thank you very much, Darren, and same from my side. Send love to your family and keep safe.
Hi, hope you enjoyed our interview with the Pakistan captain Azhar Ali. It gives a great insight into what's going on with world cricket and how everything's been affected in Pakistan. If you enjoyed it, as always, please hit the subscribe button. We'll have plenty more content coming over the next few weeks, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye.